What's up, guys? I just want to point out in this MJF promo that he says some things, and you know how MJF is with promos. They are usually multi-layered and very smart. So I'll let you listen first, and then we'll discuss if it'll play.
Stab me in the back first. We're gonna find out. I am Samoa Joe, and I am the other. I'm staring at you in the face. He's coming to beat your ass. You want to beat me for the grandest prize of them all? Joe, the only way that's happening is if hell freezes over, is if the world ends.
So you'll notice he says if hell freezes over and if the world ends. Well, of course, the pay-per-view is World's End, so the world is going to end. And hell froze over because who went from AEW to WWE? Yes, CM Punk. And my theory is that this is the very last day of the year. And Tony Khan cannot let a guy who is unsigned keep his title. Plus, he's injured. So it makes complete sense for MJF to do business, drop the title, reference it, and say hell froze over. Give it to Samoa Joe, who honestly deserves a freaking strong title reign, and lose to his own quote-unquote devil character creation so he can leave it behind, because he's not going to take it with him. That can't be who he is in WWE, and then leave. I don't think he's staying with AEW. It doesn't make any sense. There's no reason to. The company is tanking, and this babyface crap that they've got him doing is just not working for him at all. And to be a heel, even now in this company, he could stay and take a payday, but why? You know that WWE, this is the only guy they have left in AEW. If they take him, WWE, it's GG, thanks, no re. Game over. And they can basically, he can, get the surgery, sit out. People can forget about him. WWE has a lot of guys in the queue right now that need title reigns. They can go ahead and get it resolved at WrestleMania. And it's probably, depending on the tear, you're talking about 4 to 6 months for a labrum, unless it's really bad, but let's just say 6 months. But he can probably come right around after WrestleMania, which would be a perfect debut for this guy. And it ends up working out great, and he'll get paid big bucks. They'll give him a milli, and AEW, he ends up being the greatest AEW champion ever. He checklisted everything off. He proved that he could be a heel. He proved he could be a babyface. He proved he can do comedy. He proved he can do serious. He proved he can do dirty. He proved he can do clean. He proved he can do, this get stupid stuff over like sportsmanship and body slammed and double clothesline. He's showed some athleticism, and he has moves that he's never shown before. I guarantee you there's still 100 moves that he can do that he's just holding back on. And then he comes, goes to WWE, and I know everybody's saying, well, he can't be himself in WWE. Wrong. He knows how to walk that line, and he'll be just fine. And he'll be even bigger in WWE. He just starred in a movie, The Iron Claw. He's gotten it all out the way, and he can go take that. The WWE audience is going to know who he is, and he's basically like Hogan in AWA, where he just started in Rocky 3, and now he's going to WWE. It's exactly the same thing, if you really think about it. And this guy, he's going to end up he's going to main event WrestleMania 41. Against Gunther or Cody. I would say Cody, or Punk, but I would love to see probably Gunther, but we're getting ahead of ourselves. This is definitely happening. It's definitely happening. If I'm wrong on this, I would be shocked. It's not like I've never been wrong before, but if I'm a betting guy, he's 26, going 27 now. He could sign with AEW for a few more years, and he's still going to be 30 if he goes to WWE. He's got 10 years over there. It's not like he's, if Tony knows he needs to keep this guy, so Tony may break the bank. But I just, he may know he's buried if he stays. Why does he want to be Ric Flair in the other company or Sting in the other company? Did it help either of them for their career? I think he's too smart, and I think he'll leave. But you tell me, you leave your comments down below. Does MJF stay or leave? If you have $1 million and that's all you have to your name and you have to bet one or the other, what do you bet it on? You got to ride the lightning. I'm betting he goes WWE. I'm sorry, I need to throw an addendum onto this. There is one hiccup in this plan, and that is Adam Cole. Because he promised him he would keep the titles, and they never gave a payoff to that angle. But Tony Khan forgets storylines all the time, but MJF does not. He keeps continuity, so that means at World's End, if Adam Cole is somehow involved, and they wrap that storyline up, and he says, "I'm sorry, Adam, I let you down, I lost the titles," or whatever, and they resolve that storyline, they put a bow on it, and they close it, or Adam reveals himself to be in league of the devil or something like that, and they break their friendship up, that opens the door to him to leave. But if that hangs out there, it's a little bit less likely that he'll leave, because now, what do? But remember, Adam Cole still turned on the Bucks before he left, and they've never addressed that. There's a lot of issues like that, so I still think he's leaving, but MJF doesn't like to leave open storylines, but it is what it is. But I did want to add that in.